Good morning, friends. It is Lori Conway, otherwise known as Crazy Busy Mama. I'm going to be doing some fun tutorials for you today on all things iced coffee bar. I'm going to kind of readjust here. All things iced coffee bar because it is almost summer. It's the kids' last day of full day school. They do have a couple of hours tomorrow. I'm not even going to count that as a day because they get out at 10. But I'm going to be showing you all the things that I love for my iced coffee bar for the summer season. And honestly, I know a lot of you loved iced coffee regardless of the season. And so if you're an iced coffee drinker or you know an iced coffee drinker, some of these are even great for hot items, hot coffee drinkers. You're in the right place. So let me know when you tune in. Hey Gail, how are you? Yvonne, how are you doing this morning? If you haven't already followed me for my live streams here on Amazon, I'm Crazy Busy Mama Lori Conway. I would sure appreciate you click the follow button and follow along. I go live a couple of times each and every week, and I'm excited to be part of this influencer platform. Okay, so the first and foremost product that I love, and I've just tried, and it's a brand new one from Keurig, is the Keurig K-Ice coffee maker. So I went ahead and featured that product. I'm going to show you how I'm making it this morning. I got the gray, I linked the white. I couldn't decide, do you like the gray or the white the very best? I love both of them, but I did link that below so you can see that. Let me show you how this works. One thing I love about Keurig is it just makes coffee simple. It like just symbolizes your entire morning or afternoon routine. This is perfect for your iced coffee bar. One thing that I love about this Keurig K-Ice is that you can make hot coffee with it too. And this is definitely a game changer. It's brand new to the market and it's definitely a game changer for iced coffee. Now let me show you how to do it. What you do is you start out with a mug like this, and I've got these featured right here, and I'm going to show you the coffee. You can't see that right now, but I always love these fun little glass mugs with the bamboo tops and straws for summer, especially, and those iced coffees just makes them super cute. I'm gonna go back to the Keurig Ice. I filled that up with ice. One thing about this Keurig is that you don't have to heat it up. It doesn't have to heat up, which is nice, right? Sometimes, you know, if you have that Keurig in the morning, it takes about 90 seconds or so to heat up, and this one is not, it's not something that you have to do. So Keurig, you can click the iced button here, and I'm gonna pick the 12 ounce, but first, I gotta make sure I put the pod in. And these pods, I've got several pods here in this coffee. It's my cookie jar, but this one I'm going to do right here. And this is a 60 K-cup pod. So these are the McCafe iced one-step mocha frappe. So you don't have to add anything else to it. You just use this and it's ready to drink like you just got it through the drive-thru. So I'm gonna use this one in my iced Keurig here. Put that pot in just like this. This is the one step. There's an option for ice. So obviously you wanna do ice. You can make hot coffee with this Keurig also. Then it will have to warm up just a little bit. And then you just choose the 8 ounce, 10 ounce, 12 ounce. I will tell you, it's a little bit less than that because it's accounting that you're brewing it over ice. Okay, so that's the feature of the ice Keurig, is that you are brewing over the ice. And I'm gonna do the 12 ounce. And as you can see, it's starting to get started right away. No need to warm up at all. What I absolutely love, and I wish I had another feature on my camera to show you super close, but I'll kind of stand here and tell you what's happening with it. So I did the 12 ounce. It takes a minute to get started. I did the one-step mocha frappe from McCafe at home. Let me show you that one again. It's getting started there. One feature about this Keurig Ice that's so amazing, again, is you can have hot coffee in it too. But what I love about this Keurig is it makes the perfect iced coffee temperature. I absolutely love it. So it comes out really, really hot because again, it's got a brew. Okay, so you have to make sure that it's brewing. And that's a feature that I love. It comes out super hot and then it cools down to make that iced coffee temperature absolutely perfect. No lukewarm, no hot coffee. You don't have to like put it in your fridge overnight to make iced coffee. I know that's what I used to do too. And it gives you that brew that's complete, this one-step mocha cafe. I'm gonna feature really quickly again. Now this does have a little bit of sugar in it. It's 9 ounces of sugar for this cup. So if you're looking for something that does not have sugar, these brew over iced coffees from, I I think it's Green Mountain Valley. So like this is the classic brew. The classic ice brew, this one right here is just your black coffee. And then you can put the cream and whatnot over the top of that. So this one's just the ice, which again, I love. It's at 9 ounces, or 9 grams of sugar in that mocha cafe, the one step. But these right here are flavored coffees, and I'm gonna show you one of those too. So this one is just ready to drink, just like this. And you can see it's in that fun, cute coffee, little fun mug. Then you just put your little bamboo top on, put it on the right way, and it's ready to drink. Perfect temperature, super simple, absolutely delicious. Perfect little coffee like you just went through the drive-thru. I'm gonna show you another feature on this Keurig K iced coffee. And if I was really smart prior to this, I would have got some ice. So let me go get some ice really, really quickly. As you're hopping on, let me know that you're on, please. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're a hot coffee drinker or an iced coffee drinker so I can show you all the things. So this one I'm gonna do with the Green Mountain Valley brand, okay? Now, this is a coffee that you can just drink black, or you can put flavoring or creamer on the top of it. So I'm gonna show you one simple way, and I'm trying to decide on which one that I wanna try. I think I'm going to do the vanilla caramel, okay? And you see that in that collection, the brew over ice coffee from Green Mountain Valley. I'm gonna do the 10 ounce again, but first on my Keurig machine, I'm gonna hit the iced option. I'm gonna do 12 ounces because friends, it is brewing over ice, and it's not gonna give you exactly 12 ounces because it's gonna account for the ice in the mug or the cup, okay? Hello, Boston, how are you? Boston's in the house, love iced coffee, I love it too. Okay, as that's brewing, I'm gonna show you a way that you can make some cold foam. Okay, there's 2 ways, and I'm gonna show you both of those ways. So you can utilize, I'm gonna show you this little frother pitcher that I have. And then I'm gonna show you, good morning, Katie, how are you? Okay, here we go. Okay, so the milk frothing pitcher, this doesn't require anything but a little frother, okay? So I have a handheld frother that I'm going to use. You can put creamer in this. This is brewing, as you can see, it's, again, for those of you that missed the very first one, it brews over ice, so it comes out really hot at first, and then it cools down to give you the perfect temperature iced coffee. I absolutely love it. It's such a game changer when it comes to iced coffee. You're not drinking lukewarm coffee. You're not having to have watered down coffee. You get it straight out of the machine, and it's completely iced. It's perfect for the graduate going on to college that loves iced coffee. Perfect for anybody for their coffee bar. And what's great about this machine, I'm gonna go back to it really quick and highlight it. What's great about this machine is it does brew the hot coffee too, so it gives you both options. Okay, so back to this frother. As that iced coffee is complete, I'm gonna show you how to use this milk frother pitcher and make your own creamer. Okay, so I'm going to put in some half and half, okay, just like you would normally do for your coffee. I'm gonna use about a tablespoon, okay? So just however much that you would normally use, you put it in this frother pitcher, and I have used, I'm gonna show you can just use a heavy whipping cream, or Torani has great coffee syrup variety packs. So I linked 2 variety packs here. One's caramel, vanilla, hazelnut, which is like kind of those traditional flavors. And then you have this one that has the caramel in it, which I love. I'm such a fan of. And this one is the caramel. And since I've done the caramel vanilla iced coffee, I'm gonna do the caramel vanilla syrup, or the caramel syrup, sorry, the Torani caramel syrup here. And the heavy whipping cream, I did about equal to about 1 pump of that Torani variety pack of any flavor that you would use. And then you would just take your frother here, your handheld frother, and just froth it out of the frothing pitcher. Now, depending on the milk that you use, you're gonna end up with a variety of different froths. I get that question all the time. Hey Lori, I see you make your coffee in the mornings and the afternoons, but your froth, I can't get mine to look like yours. Well, the reason why, friends, is because every type or variety of milk is going to froth just a little bit different. So if you have a heavier, more dense milk, as you can see, it's starting to froth up there. Yep, I need someone to stand over me with a camera so you can see the in action video here. But you can see as this is starting to froth up, it's going to be about 90 seconds or so until you get the consistency that you want. You can use a handheld, but I like to use, you know, the handheld whisk. But I like to use the battery operated because it just goes a little quicker. It's a little easier on my hands, for sure. Florida in the house, Central Park. Oh, Michelle, you were like Mickey Mouse Town? Yeah, is that Central? Welcome to the live. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you've not joined me before on an Amazon Live, I want to say thank you for joining me this morning for my iced coffee review for Keurig and some of my top sellers in my Crazy Busy Mama Amazon store for iced coffee and really all things coffee, because some of these things that I'm going to share gonna work for both iced coffee and hot coffee. So as that coffee's sitting there ready for me, I am almost done frothing. Now, of course, while that was brewing, that ice over the ice, I would be making this cream. And this is just one way of making this incredible froth for your ice, for your iced coffee. Now, I'm gonna show you the handheld, and I know so many of you love these, and you can get it in pink. Do you see that? Bean Envy milk frother. I'm using the one in white today, but there's so many colors of this handheld frother that you can use. And again, you just want to froth this in your milk in your pitcher until the consistency that you want. Half and half is a little heavier than like a fat-free. So it's going to froth just a little bit different depending on the type of milk that you have. So here is my iced coffee. This is the caramel vanilla, and it's absolutely delicious all by itself, friends. As a flavored coffee, this does not have any sugar whatsoever in it. I'm going to go back to the frothing pitcher here so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. There we are. There we are. It's actually on sale right now, which is awesome. Okay, so you can drink this by itself as a flavored coffee. This has no sugar in it. Now, I did use a Torini sugar-free syrup, so you're not going to have any sugar in that either. And it's going to give you a little bit of that cream right there on top. And you can see that cold foam. Oh my goodness, that's just sitting right there on the top. Doesn't this look delicious? And I love using this cold foam too, because it just looks so aesthetically pleasing. Makes me feel like I just went through the drive-thru with this amazing coffee. And it's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. And so incredibly good with those flavors together. Let me show you another way that you can froth and get the same, if not, I believe, a little bit better consistency in your frothing machine. And I think, okay, I did not include it on this live, and I don't think that I can include it after. So I will wait to do a feature on this, but you can find this in my Crazy Busy Mama store under iced coffee or all things coffee. And this right here is a milk frothing machine. It's a steamer milker, it's a frother steamer, really both. And it has both attachments for the steaming option and the frothing option. I've gone live several times on this, so you can go back and watch my previous lives on this machine. It is a game changer. You don't have to sit there and do it yourself. It froths for you. It can heat it. It can also create a cold foam. It gives you the hot option and the cold option here for your iced coffee and your hot coffee. So I don't know about you, but when I'm frothing and putting cream on top of my coffee, the last thing that I want, friends, is to put cold foam on hot coffee. So if you're a hot coffee drinker, then you'll definitely want to get this. And also it chills that cold foam to be perfect for that iced coffee. So here is that delicious iced coffee. That is the caramel. I did the fun different flavors for Torini, and you'll see them linked here. The fun little Iron and Flint iced coffee mug. How cute is this? It says explore more. It reminds me of all things summer for those of you that like to get out in the wilderness and explore. This particular one, I did the caramel in this pack. It's the brew over iced coffee. And it is the Green Mountain brand, yes. So this is so delicious, so good. I will leave these 2 drinks to drink later. I'm gonna feature a couple other things for you all. This is the tahini sauces. So one thing that my kids love is iced coffee. And if you've got teenagers in your house, I've got 4 of them. They are wanting to go through that drive-through every day for iced coffee or frappes or fancy coffees. And you can have your own fancy coffees at home by purchasing some Pure Made sauces from Tahini. I've got the pack that's listed here with the caramel and the white chocolate, the dark chocolate and milk chocolate. I think it's a salted caramel too. Nope, dark chocolate and milk chocolate. And so I've got these featured today. And how fun is it that you can take your cup, you can put that sauce in the middle, then create your brewed iced coffee. Yes, because it brews it right over the iced coffee and have an amazing drink. And then of course use these Tahini coffee syrups to mix in with that heavy whipping cream or that half and half. And it does that for you with that little milky pitcher. Okay, I use this from Anchor Hocking. It's on sale right now for my coffee bar. I use this to display all of my cold iced coffees that brew over ice. And it just looks kind of nice and neat and clean, and it's not cluttered. So I'm loving that. It's actually on sale right now. I'm gonna show you, let's see here, this one. Okay, so these are great little tumblers to go if you don't wanna break something when you're leaving the house. These are also really, really great for iced coffee. So obviously you'd have to take the bottom part of this machine out to be able to brew it with a larger cup that allows you to be able to do this. It is double walled. It's a tumbler that keeps the ice nice and cold, so you're not having to worry about it melting on the way out of the house. But if you're on the go a lot like me, these are perfect, and you can get 4 of them for $18.97. Such a great deal. And for those crafters out there, how fun are these? Also, if you want to Cricut something on the outside, you can do that too, or personalize them as you wish, but very much just a must for summertime, especially in the Midwest. It gets really hot here, and I want my iced coffee to stay iced, and this is the absolute best way to do that. So my kids use these a lot as they're running in and out of the house. And if you want something that you can run out with and throw away and not have to get it back in the house and wash it, these 20-ounce clear cups with the cold iced coffee top are the best. We use these all throughout the school year. I just ran out of them. I'm gonna need to reorder, but you get 20-ounce clear cups with the cold brew cover, so that way they're nice and they're neat. You don't have to straw, you don't have any of that, and you can just throw it away, and your kids don't have to bring it back to the house like they would have to with these, right? So these are awesome, and they're great. I use them all throughout the school year. My kids are iced coffee drinkers. I say kids, they're teens now. Iced coffee drinkers throughout the year, and quite frankly, I love iced coffee. I love to drink it in the afternoon and have my hot coffee in the morning. But those are perfect for that. Another option, if you have a Keurig and you're like, I'm not ready to make that jump, in purchasing, I'm gonna highlight it again, which I think is a game changer, friends. And I would have thought the same thing if I'm being really honest. This Keurig K iced coffee maker is absolutely a game changer for iced coffee. And it does the hot coffee too. And so it does both. So you could replace this one, and it's a slimmer version of the Keurig that you probably have at home. And it holds, let me see if I can take this off, quite a bit of water. So I just did 2 12-ounce cups of iced coffee, and so that I'm gonna guess and I don't have this, and it's probably there in the description, about 48 ounces of water as a reservoir. So this right here is an absolute game changer. It's a slimmer version, so it's it's perfect for dorm rooms. It's perfect for apartment buildings, or if you have a smaller kitchen area, or you're wanting to start a new coffee bar. This is the perfect item for you, because it doesn't take up much space and it does both. So that might be an option to replace for you. Again, I think it's a game changer for coffee. But if you're not ready to make that jump yet, I'm gonna feature this product, which is incredible, not just for coffee. I'm going to talk about all the things that it will do. This is a hyper chiller. It's actually on sale right now, 20% off, so it's a great one to buy. This is a double wall feature chiller that you can use for coffee. So if you're brewing your hot coffee, you can make an immediate, like literally within 90 seconds, you can create an iced coffee. How do you do that? It's really easy. And so you will see that this right here, you're going to add the hot liquid into. You're going to have had this stored in the freezer, and this has water around it. So you'll see a max a line here. So you'll freeze this with water in it. Let me show you. Max, it says max. You'll freeze that with water. You'll put this little chamber, it's a double chamber, in there, and then you'll put it together. You'll throw this in your freezer. So when you are brewing your hot coffee, it goes right into here, friends. You shake it, and in 90 seconds, you will get ice cold coffee. So with that being said, it's not just for coffee, it's for cocktails and mocktails too. So if you want an ice cold beverage, obviously you wouldn't use carbonated beverages in here, but you could use an ice cold blend for a cocktail, an ice cold blend of different cocktail options. Yes, I won't use any brand names, and juices, and you could shake that up and have an amazing, refreshing, cold, and perfect cocktail. And if you're doing a fun little summertime just spritzer without alcohol, you can do a mocktail that way too. This is perfect. It's on sale, and it's only $19.99, and it's definitely something you probably would use more than you would think that you would use for all things, not just coffee, but all things ice cold drinks. I'm going to feature one more coffee product and get on to a couple more things here in just a minute. As you're hopping on, thanks for watching me. Thanks for tuning in. How fun is this? That I can be like a fun little at-home shopping feature, use some amazing deals. This one right here, it's actually in my dishwasher as we speak. This 20-ounce black leopard, for those of you that do follow me, know that I love leopard print. So this black leopard, it's a tall, slim coffee mug. It works for both cold and it works for hot coffees or drinks. I don't know. There's just something about leopard print that I love. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to feature this. This one's on 47% off, and this has been, again, another fun game changer. Where did I set it at? Here it is. For my coffee bar for hot and iced. And what's awesome about these little powder sugar shakers, they're not just for powdered sugar. So this one has cinnamon in it. So you would take this. Where's my coffee here? And you would take it and you would put on there some cinnamon. So it gives you that little extra flair there at the top, just like at those fancy coffee shops and baristas, and gives you that little additional flavor. And I love using cinnamon on my coffee. Do you use cinnamon on your coffee? If you've never, you have to try it. Or something I also love, for any of you that love coffee art, I'm certainly not an artist or a barista, but I do try to do fun things at home and make different designs on top of my coffee, and these are a game changer too. And so I got a tip from someone after I got these that used to be a barista at a local shop, and she said use instead of using cinnamon because it's a heavier, dense powder, use cocoa powder because it's lighter and less dense. And so when I was doing all my coffee art, I try to like kind of do some fun things in the fall, especially like those leaves and happy fall. I have some fun little templates in my store for those too. I started using cocoa powder, and it made all the difference for making them really cute and making them just fun. But I will tell you, I love the cinnamon flavor. The hot cocoa or the cocoa powder one is pretty delicious too. Cinnamon's probably my very favorite, but these are great for your coffee bar just to add a little additional flavor. I know there's some health benefits to adding cinnamon to your coffee too, and I just think it just kicks it up a little notch. Especially cinnamon reminds me of fall, especially in the fall. But don't forget, I have, those famous coffee shops have this fun little, what is it? Cold foam cinnamon vanilla iced coffee right now. And so I'm thinking the caramel one that I just made would be incredible with the cocoa powder and the cinnamon on top, or one of the other. So these are great for that, and they're on sale right now too. These milk frothers, again, are a must. I have the white that I use in my little frothing pitcher here. And I don't have a link, but you'll find it in my Crazy Busy Mama store. I forgot to link it. There's this electric steamer frother, which is literally a game changer for hot coffee and cold coffee, because it steams, it heats, it chills. It's awesome. I love it. And I'm going to try and go back and add it after this live, but just in case I don't. Okay, a couple other things that I want to talk about. I have listed here, again, are just the clear coffee mugs. So you'll see those, they're on deal right now for 29% off for $16.99. So again, if you are a DIYer, these are perfect. You can personalize. I don't have it with me because it's in the cupboard over there, but my daughter turned 16 last summer. We purchased these and personalized all of them for her guest, her fun guest that spent the night, not for the big party, but it made a sweet 16 outside on this little coffee mug, and it was perfect because all those girls just loved iced coffee. So if you're looking for a DIY and you're looking for maybe a coffee mug that doesn't have anything on the outside that you could personalize, these would definitely be the way to go. You get 4 of them for $16.99 right now with the bamboo cover, and you have the straws that are included. Okay, one thing, I'm gonna go back through and answer any questions. So if you have questions, please feel free to put them up in the chat. I'll make sure to answer those before I end this live. Going back to, this one's on sale, this little cookie jar that I use. Use the half-gallon size. I could probably even use the gallon size, but I linked the half-gallon size because that's what this is, and that's where I keep my iced coffee, so it looks kind of nice and streamlined on my iced coffee bar. Okay, let's talk about all things trending right now on Amazon. And it's this fun little dress. I know this isn't about fashion, but I had to share. And I don't know if I can step out a little bit to kind of show you. But it's like knee length, this little sundress. It has pockets. Yes, it comes in all different colors. As you'll click on that and you'll see all the variety of colors. I did the mustard because I think it's perfect. I love this color, and it's a good transitional color for me going into the fall with a fun little jean jacket. Now I did link a jean jacket that goes along with it, so that way you can wear it with or without. And of course, friends, you know, right here, 29% off. It's under $10. It's a perfect little summer gift for your mama that you know. Maybe your next door mama that just had a baby, or that mama that you just want to show a little bit of extra love, because it's tough being a mama. And we all sometimes feel like we're struggling, and those fun little gifts are just so good to give. And this has got plating on it, gold plating on it, so it should not turn your neck green. Now you don't want to take a shower in it, of course, but for $9.97 you can't go wrong. It's a perfect little gift for that mama. Okay, for those of you that struggle, I'm gonna lift my shoe up here, with plantar fasciitis, my friends, that was me a couple of years ago, and I found these bionic shoes. I love them. So I linked the cheetah leopard print. I absolutely love them so much. They help my feet when they're tired. I'm walking around, as you can see, on wood floors most of the days, or I'm outside with the kids, now teens. These have made all the difference for arch support. So these have always been, especially in the summertime, a top seller in my Crazy Busy Mama Amazon store for that reason. And they can get wet, so that's good too. So when you're out watering your flowers in the morning or in the evening, if you get hosed or sprayed by that water, then you don't have to worry about ruining those nice shoes. These are actually waterproof, and they're so great for arch support. Okay, Elizabeth, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. A couple of features again, going back to the McCafe iced one-step coffee. I did link the bigger box there because that will last you all summer, friends. So think about how much money that's going to save you in the long run. This gives you everything right here in a one step. So you don't have to add any froth or cream or anything, and it's absolutely delicious as it is. If you're looking for a version with no sugar, there are some options for you right there. You brew them over ice through your K-Iced, and they are awesome. If you're not ready to make the hop on for an iced Keurig iced coffee machine, which is a great deal. Again, it can replace the Keurig that you have. It's a slimmer, smaller version, creates iced coffee and hot coffee. So it's not just ice, it's both. you can snag this hyper chiller that I just demonstrated a little bit ago. And that's 20% off. You can brew that hot coffee and create iced coffee within 90 seconds from that hyper chiller. And it's not just good for coffee, it's good for all sorts of cocktails and mocktails too. So I'm gonna go through here. Cynthia, thank you so much for following. Chris, thank you so much for following. Elizabeth, you too. I appreciate it. Hello, lots of people from Florida. Thank you again for following, Michelle. Yeah, you're about 30 minutes from Mickey. Hello, hello. Okay, so if you have questions, put them in the chat really quickly. And as I end this, I just want to say, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in and let me demonstrate some fun products and some fun flavors for you for summertime. Iced coffee is all the rage everywhere right now. And so instead of going through that drive-through, set yourself up a fun little iced coffee bar, maybe one that will do both right here through the K-Iced, and start making those coffees at home. It's a fun thing to do with your teens. It's a fun thing to start kind of doing for you. I don't know about you, but having a fun special coffee every day versus when I'm going through the drive-through to get just makes my day and it just makes it extra little special. So that's always a fun thing. So I appreciate you all. So thankful that you joined me live. Make sure you follow if you haven't followed me before, and check out the rest of the deals. I'm gonna go on and try and add this this steamer frother here, but if you don't see it added, you can go to my Crazy Busy Mom store. It is linked in my coffee favorites. You will absolutely be obsessed with making your coffee at home, and you will start thinking that you are a barista. It's so easy to use. All right, thanks so much. Have a great one.